What's your main purpose in life? What is your true calling? Have you even thought about it yet? Have you put yourself in the mind frame, in the mind space, in the environment to even ask that question? I'm thinking about that right now. Like, what's my main purpose in life? How do I reach a purposeful life in this human experience? That's something we gotta all ask ourselves, unless we just want to wander and just put ourselves in a position to where we just carelessly be a puppet or carelessly invest into someone else's purpose. We all have a designated calling in this place we call Earth. You just gotta go seek it. And so one of the things I asked myself, okay, how do I find my truest self? How do I find my truest self? I also raised the question, who am I? Where do I come from? What do I cultivate? Like, what are my parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents? Where do they come from? And so you gotta ask yourself these questions because, as far as we know it right now, ain't nobody gonna answer them for you. We're in a time of information, of understanding, of revealing, and just having that choice to seek truth and speaking truth to power. I'm in a mind space to where I want to find out my true identity. I'm searching for myself. And I haven't been perfect, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've hurt some people along the way. I've hurt myself along that way. But the main thing is just to have the courage to act, to perform, to press on, to do, in order to find your truest self. And part of that is gonna resolve or come about by just experiencing. You have to experience. You have to put yourself in a position to act. There's no way around it. Nobody's gonna save you. Nobody's gonna put you in a position but you. This is your reality, and you have to feed it. You have to invest into it. You're the only person who can do that. I was looking at this phrase. Basically, each person, each mind is its own universe. Each mind is its own universe. We have our own way of thinking. We have our own way of doing, or our unique way of doing. But all in all, we're all one. But you have to find your truest self. You have to find your truest self within this human experience that you're experiencing right now. You have to put yourself in a position to where your mind is clear. So you have to eat healthy. You have to be healthy. True wealth comes through true health. I'm battling that right now. And I also raise the question, how can I reach my fullest potential? How can I put myself through so much hard work on myself? So much suffering, because you have to suffer. No pain, no gain. You have to understand that. No pain, no gain. So how can I reach my fullest potential? When will I reach my fullest potential? Is a question you can also ask yourself to align yourself to your true purpose. I've started to realize and understand that I will not reach my fullest potential until I transcend, not die, because energy never dies, it only transfers. in the atom. It's just in a different way, shape, or form. When our flesh deteriorates, when we transcend, when we spiritually transcend, it's just gonna deteriorate into dust. There's a Bible verse talking about this in the Bible, in the Holy Bible. How will I strengthen myself? And with pain, you gain strength. It's just like if you work out. When you work out, pumping that iron, you do not get stronger first. You do not gain first. You go through pain. You get broken down. You get sore. You leave there sore, until you get to a point of, I'm kind of comfortable with this weight. This ain't nothing. Until you get stronger. And you break yourself down to build yourself up. And then you move over to the next weight level. To push yourself more. It all starts with planting that seed. Plant that seed. Will you do that? Who knows? Only time will tell. I started to realize, over time, things happen over time, man. This is a long-term game. This is a marathon, as Nipsey Hussle would say. This is not a race. I am on the pathway to, and I'm trying to build a business, a livelihood, a way of living in this physical realm to build generational wealth. But it all starts with my health. It all starts with me putting in the work and building over time, and it'll just compound as I invest into myself and reflect every single day. But then I also raise the question as well, how by me finding my true self, reaching my fullest potential, how will that all then help others do the same? How? In some way, shape, or form, I'm gonna need people, and people are gonna need me. How will I be investing into the world? By investing into myself. I have to raise that question. How will I be a good deed to the world, to my culture, to my people? How? I ask myself this question every single day. And I start right now by speaking truth to power, or speaking positive to my people, to my culture. Speaking and sitting down and meditating and praying with my ancestors and the Most High, trying to stay aligned as much as possible. Because I'm just a spiritual being living a human experience. I also understand I gotta detox and remove myself from certain environments. Absence grows the heart fonder. You can't be around people all the time. You gotta spend time with yourself. I started to realize, if I'm around my cousins or my brothers all the time, or just my friends and family all the time, what else do we have to talk about? I want to come back and say, hey, this is what I experienced in the world. Hey, this is what sparked my mind in the world. Let's do this. Let's try this. Or you should do this. Read this. You know what I mean? I want to invest into myself so I can invest into my community. So I ask you again, what's your main purpose? Jot it down, get it on paper, but it's going to have to get answered one day, sooner or later. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you got out of the video. What's your main purpose in life? If you know, comment down below. And also, like I always say, just do as you please. I appreciate y'all. All love.